Okay, you ready?
I guess. Yeah.
You sure?
It is what it
I always
is.
like that. When it's like, are you ready? And they're like,
I don't know. I mean, just talk, I guess.
yeah, that's all it is. I just remember that. It's just, we're just talking.
Yeah. Okay.
Not like I don't talk
Can
to
you edit
every
anything
single
out
day.
that's
I'm
like...
going to throw every bit. It's been recording for 3 minutes since you started talking about your husband.
Seriously? Oh, God.
Yeah, that's okay. Maybe I won't put that in there. I like it when I don't tell everybody that I'm sending that. Maddie's was good.
So are you putting a disclaimer on there? Like, sorry if there's some swear words that come out and like...
Viewer discretion is advised,
because
right?
everything happens by like goes in here and just comes out here. And so with that being said, if we're going right now, I'm just going to say sorry if I've, upset anybody by anything I have to say. I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings.
Said, will say it, and have already said.
I'm going to say, and I'm sorry for the future.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so here's to a PG-13 maybe version of Barb. Not that is probably going to stay that way, but we're going to go with that.
I'm going to try really hard.
I really loved when I threw this in ChatGPT and all the little details I added about you, your little quirks and things. I was like, oh, this is really good. A good script for Barb. So, yeah. So
I know the witness protection program. If I disappear now, here we go. This is why, mobsters, the Salt Lake mobsters will be coming after me.
Yeah, the Mormon mafia is going to come after you. Sorry. I am LDS, so I can say what I want.
I was going to say it, but I was like, I'm better not.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. So, as most of you already know, if you know Barb at all, you know that Barb loves to talk. She loves to say what she feels, and that is why we love Barb. So, also, if you know Barb, if the music's not right, then Barb's not lifting.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
That's kind of the title of this whole podcast. If the music's not right, Barb's not lifting. And she's yelling at you to change
the music. Yep.
No matter if it's mid-workout where you should not be focusing on anything else but what you're doing.
Oh, no. The music is always, it keeps you going. The rhythm is like go, go, go.
It's so funny because like a couple of weeks, maybe it was last week, Punky and I were talking while everybody was working out, and we were talking about different strategies of coaching, and all of a sudden change that music, and we're like, what the frick? Seriously? We had no idea. It was like a classical music or something. I don't know what I think I was I like to listen
something off the Wicked movie.
I like to listen to Benson Boone radio personally when I work out because it doesn't bother me. I don't really care. I don't like cussing. I don't like swearing. I just like some noise in the background. And I think that sometimes with Benson Boone, there's some classical music that comes in there, slower
stuff. So you would not approve. My favorite of all time song is "Rage" by Hyper Crush.
Yeah,
and it is just nothing but swearing, pretty much swearing the whole time. But
that won't ever be played. It may be played when Barb's here by herself.
By myself, but not. No. I would not play it in class. But I actually think I'm pretty good about especially if I'm coaching. If there's like a lot of swear words, I'm like, oh, go change. So yeah, I try.
Which is
especially if there's kids around.
Yeah, Punky had an issue a couple weeks ago. She didn't even think about it, but that's funny.
Well, yeah, when you're coaching, you don't. I mean,
sometimes you don't. Like I said, me and Punky were sitting there talking about different coaching things, and then all of a sudden we hear, change that music. You did. Stella did it one day.
Stella and I.
Tasha, you guys were like all about the music, and I'm like, just shut up. And I think I even yelled at Stella. I'm like, just shut up and work out.
I think Stella and I could totally bond over just being silent and listening to music.
Yes,
like
for sure.
Just,
yeah, and I'm like
rocking out.
We've talked about this many times. Like I can listen to a book and lift and work out, and it does not bother me because I try not to think about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And so I'll just lose myself.
Yeah.
And don't even know what the words are. I'm just in the moment. So, anyways, just a little funny background between me and Barb. We are two totally different people, which is exactly what makes a team.
That's why I think I'm so scared of this interview, because you and I don't always see eye to eye. So I'm like, are we going to get into like an argument?
No. If we are, I'm always right, so it's fine.
We never get into like a fighting argument. Just like, no, I'm right, and then you're. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right.
I don't even think it's ever come down to I'm right and you're wrong. It's just like, we're done.
Yes, it's like and separate.
And
go.
We're good. I would definitely say that is.
You said what you had to say. I said what I had to say, and
then we move on.
And,
I love Barb. I mean, I've known Barb. I don't even know how many years I've known Barb, but
12 at least.
12 or 13. So this goes into the backstory of Barb. How long have you been doing CrossFit for, Barb?
So I was doing the math, and I think it's about 13 years. My youngest was like 2.5, 3 years old, and she just turned 16. So
yeah, I think you started CrossFit like a year before me, maybe 2 years before. I think I'm like 11 or 12 years in.
Yeah.
I think I came in. No, I'm like 10 years in.
So
14.
So when I started, it was she's Sarah Hockett now.
Yeah.
She was up at the terraces, and we literally were in an office room. Yeah, we turned the closet into our pull-up station. Like we ripped the wall, or she ripped the wall out and put up a makeshift pull-up bar.
So awesome.
And we did our pull-ups in the closet. Yeah, and so
it's like you're at home.
Oh yeah, basically, yeah. And it was crazy, but it was so fun. And I'll never forget it. My first workout was box jumps, and we had the metal, the metal
that we have.
Yes, yeah, horrible. Those, and they're old. and I was scared crapless. Like I was like so scared to jump, and I did it. But yeah, it was awesome. I fell in love with it the first workout.
That's awesome. So Sarah was your first coach then?
Yep.
Yeah, she was the first owner of. I think she was the very first.
It was Elko CrossFit. Yeah, Elko CrossFit.
Was she CrossFit Elko or Elko CrossFit? So I know Mark, when we bought it from Mark, it was CrossFit Elko.
Okay, so then that's what, because he carried over the name. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember trying to go through the name change and like, just be CrossFit Elko. I'm like, no, I need to do something completely different.
Well, and then she went to the same building that we were in before on Silver, but she was on the other side.
Yeah.
Where the painting place is now, and then from there she went to our side. Yeah. So
so you've been through the gambit with this gym of whoever the ownership was of this gym. And so I know you've been a CrossFit advocate for 13 years. Did you coach for most of that, or did you not coach until later?
No, I didn't coach. So I was trying to do math on that too, but time eludes me. Last year feels like it was 5 years ago, and next year will feel like it's yesterday. Let's see. So I've had my L1 for 5 and my L2 for 2.5. So 7 years ago, I got my L1. Yeah.
Right. So we've been coaching about the same amount of time, maybe a little bit. I think I started coaching with Mark before we owned the gym. I just briefly started coaching. He had a hard time letting anybody coach. So I don't know if you ever coached for him.
I wanted to coach, and he didn't really.
Yeah, that was a hard one.
Yeah,
he didn't like to let
no comics. I know this is going out
Love
into
Mark,
the world.
by the way.
Yeah,
I personally do.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be here. I mean, as much negativity can be around certain people.
I got along with him just fine.
If it wasn't for him, yeah. I mean, definitely learned a lot from him.
Yeah.
What to do, what not to do. So
exactly.
A lot of good things.
Exactly. And the only reason I switched gyms after that was because we had some friends that joined Elko CrossFit, CrossFit Elko, whatever, and they opened a gym in Spring Creek. And at that time, my life was starting to ramp up with sports and kids being very busy and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't work, so it was just kind of hard to come all the way into town just to work out, to go all the way back home. So
I remember that.
Danica and Brian Lewis. And they were good friends of mine. So
Came here for a little bit.
Yep. They came here, and then it was the same. They had kids, they had sports, they had things going on, and it just didn't fit their lifestyle. Plus, they kind of wanted to take the CrossFit gym into a different direction for them. And which I don't know if Mark ever did Friday Night Lights and stuff. The first time I did Friday Night Lights was out there, and they wanted to push that a lot during the open and stuff, which I thought was really cool.
Sure, the first time we did Friday Night Lights was us.
Yeah.
Last Rep owned it.
So they were wanting to kind of incorporate a lot more of the actual CrossFit branded stuff. Yeah. So
I think by the time I bought, Mark wasn't a CrossFit affiliate technically anymore at that point. So we didn't do it. A lot of times it was just me and Mark and one or two other people that did the open. Honestly.
Yeah, so they were big proponents of it out there and everything. It was fun. It was a good time.
Yeah. Is that where you coached for Danica first, or
no,
did you coach for Corey?
Corey. Yeah. So then I got my L1. I thought about it for a couple of years, but with 3 kids and life, it just just gets away with you.
Especially with you, right?
Oh yeah, with me, I'm very busy. Yes. So
yeah, she's either all in or she's not in, and that is actually one of those little things that I put in my notes. Is like,
yeah,
Barb is one of the ones that if you need something, you probably just ask Barb.
Yes,
she'll do it for you.
Yeah,
she's definitely all in.
Just give me a shout.
Yep, absolutely. So you coached at multiple gyms, and you bring that experience into Last Rep. So, this isn't on anything, but what do you think the big differences are between us and like what you've done before? Is there anything different? Are we the same? I feel like we're not, but I didn't coach at the other gyms either.
Yeah. So. My experience, I loved coaching at the other gyms. I think there is a lot more the coaching here, going back and kind of refreshing to everything that's been said over the last all the interviews. I agree with all of the coaches, and if you look at all of them, we're all so different, and we all bring so much to the table. You got Punky with her go hard badassery, and then you got Ryan with his eat right, and he's younger, and that vibe that he gives off, his little silly quirks and everything. And then you got Dustin, who's like the dad, I feel like, of all of us, kind of like the, like,
you remember that, Dustin?
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's like, I feel like the one we kind of go to if we have questions, or what I mean? Like he kind of keeps everybody on the right path, you too, kind of a little bit. I can't call you my dad.
I must be grandpa.
Well, true.
I'm older than he is.
Oh so man. Yeah. Don't even get into age.
Very true.
And then there's, where was I going with this? That's me. Like, I forget.
Just the different.
Oh, so I like that here, that we have a little input of everything. I mean, and then Maddie, you have Maddie who's like superwoman, can do everything, she'll run her full-time job, taking care of twins, and everything. She's just always happy and like whatever, Out there, we had less coaches, and we had a lot more female clientele, so that changed it too. There's just different aspects to coaching 15 women versus women and men and younger and older and all the things. So I just think there's just more versatility here and more all around. Just I don't know how you exactly. It definitely challenges you more coaching wise, of having you go into a class and you're like, okay, I need to help this person with scaling, and I need to tell this person what, like, it's, I don't know, it's just it's different. It's neither one is better or worse, or it's just different. It's just different.
I would agree. I mean, like I said, I never coach out there, but I've been coaching here for years, and from the beginning of opening to now, we're not the same. And our class size is significantly more, and the scaling that we have to do in a class is significantly different than when we first started. And I was just running a statistic the other day in our gym, and we're like, I want to say like 85 females to 70 males,
which is amazing.
Which is crazy. It's almost half and half, which is not normal for most gyms. I think most CrossFit gyms are more female than male. Yeah, just inherently more.
I think that comes down to time.
Yeah, time.
I think a lot more.
You guys care a lot
stay
more
at home
about the way you look than
maybe
a lot of males.
I mean, I think it's more. I mean, I hate to be sexist, but I think there's just a lot more stay-at-home moms. The dads go out into the workforce, things like that. So hey, when I have to work a 10-hour day, I give kudos to these mind people that work like a 16-hour day and then still show up. I work a 10-hour day and I'm exhausted, It's like, you want me to come and do what?
Well, I would say, and this goes into our next point, is like the energy, volume, and music portion of this is like, you don't just go to work and go home.
No.
Your volume of things that you do and the energy in which you give is 90 to 100%. So you work at JM Capriolas.
Yes.
Sue?
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Sue and John. Yep.
Shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
They're pretty awesome.
They're my best friends.
Yes. You do that not full time, but close to, right?
Yeah, I usually try to do like 20 to 30 hours a week there.
And then you were cutting hair again.
Still cutting hair, yeah.
And
like
then you
fill
coach
in
at
there.
the gym.
Yep.
Well, anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a week.
Yeah.
Unless we reach out for phone a friend.
Yeah.
Because we need help and somebody is sick or something like that. So, I mean, you definitely have your hand in a lot of baskets.
Yeah.
Waiting to just.
I like to feel needed.
Yes. I would totally agree with that. So before we move on to the next part, which actually makes me think about that, you feeling needed or you're enabling. Barb's energy level is insane. Like, if you've never taken a class, if you've never been coached by Barb, she is loud and she is proud. Like, you know, Barb, a lot of our female coaches, as much as I love every single one of them, there's not any of them that are as loud as Barb. I don't know if I'm as loud as Barb sometimes. And that's not a bad thing.
I just have a voice that carries, okay? It's not loud. It's just maybe a little loud.
And then I think another thing is you're not afraid to say something.
Again, I'm going to apologize if I've offended anybody in the past.
Look on your face.
Just want to throw that out there. I don't mean anything by it.
Yeah, and I mean, if somebody's hurt, if somebody's feelings are hurt by what you say, then they're just a little tender.
Yeah,
a little too tender.
I try to be very positive and all that. I just, like I said, sometimes it pops in my head, but that's what's great about here. I don't do that with just anybody.
Yeah.
I truly am not like that most places that I'm at, but like, I wouldn't just go to the grocery store and be like, hey lady, that outfit is out of control. I'm not that brass, but I feel comfortable here. Take it as a compliment. I feel like I can say what I feel like I can be myself.
Yeah,
here,
and I think that's why we love you.
Yeah,
I mean, because you are 100% yourself. There's no hiding Barb.
No.
Barb does what Barb does, and I truly, as much as sometimes, like she said in the beginning, we butt heads. And I think like this goes back, like we figured out a few things over the last couple of weeks, and she hates me talking about it, but I'm going to bring it up.
I just find it to be so funny because you're like, you're a da-da-da-da-da-da, and we all look at you like, you're speaking a foreign language. You have no idea what you're talking
we just recently took some, what's called the Working Genius test, and it's just like a proficiency test on what
kind of like a personality test.
It is, but it's not more of a productivity than a personality.
True.
It's how you work.
But for the layman's terms, it's kind of same. You answer questions and then it kind of spits out
like 42 questions,
something
like 10 minutes, and then it spits out like what you're good at as productivity wise. And I knew the minute I started reading the book and going through this stuff, I'm like, oh, I know what Barb is, and I know why we butt heads all the time now. And
so totally opposite.
We're totally opposite. Yeah. So I'm a galvanizing, discerning guy. So like I like to get people together and get a job done. He's going with the
foreign language.
Yeah, this is foreign. But that's why I'm trying to explain it. So I galvanize. I like to get people together and to a common goal. That's why I love the gym, because I get to get all of you guys in and push you towards a goal, and that's fitness. Yeah. And that's why I love. It's leadership is what galvanizing is, and the discerning is like being able to, with my gut feeling, go, that's not a good idea. That's a great idea. But a lot of times,
and I'm like, everything's a good idea.
And
let's just do it all the time.
Barb's an inventor and enabler.
Yes,
I knew both of those right away, because someday, like we were doing our coaches meeting, our annual coaches summit, and we had already, technically the way this works is we'd already wondered, invented, and galvanized what we wanted to do, or discerned what we wanted to do. So we were just coming to the coach and like, this is what we're gonna do. Me and Punky as the head coach. And Barb's like, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. So I'm like,
I don't like that idea.
I don't need
How about just hear me out?
Yeah. And I'm like, no, we're done with all that. No. Listen to this. Let's just look at, we can do this. And I'm like, and I think
I got some great ideas, man.
We talked about this, and they were great ideas, and they were good thoughts. But at the moment, I'm like, I don't know why she can't understand that I don't need that right now. But it's because we didn't have the language and the understanding. Well, I didn't have the language and the understanding of how she worked and what she did. But now that I know, it's like we had our coaches meeting this Sunday. And I was like, we need to start getting you in on the first meeting, like the very first thing. So she doesn't start, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this.
Trying to change everything up. I'm like, no, I don't like that.
We've already figured this out, Barb. You're here for the ride.
Like, that's a terrible idea.
And that doesn't work for Barb. She's not here for the ride. She's here to help. And that's what the inventing portion of that. So anyways, and the only reason I was starting to bring that up is you have the helper mentality. And that goes along with JM Capriolas, cutting hair, Last Rep. I don't know. You probably have like a 1,000 different other adventures that you do as well.
I mean, I quilt when I can, and I garden a lot in the summer. I love gardening. I mean, we had chickens for a while, sheep for a while, and you know, all the things. So
and I'm just thinking, like, you volunteer for everything. You love to.
I'm getting better as I get older to say no. That you know, you can say no.
I think I may have told you to say no a couple times. Like, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, why, Barb? Why are you doing this?
It's okay. It's all right.
that's the name of it. And there's we need people like that in the world, because we need people who want to help. Because not all of us are helpers. I mean, I am not the typical person that goes, let me help you do that. That's not my thing. My thing is like, I don't want to do that. That's not a good idea.
You're like my husband. My husband has no problem being like, no.
I do say yes a lot. But only because if I feel like it's a good idea, then I'm like, let's do that. But if I have that gut feeling that's not, I will have no issues telling you.
I have a very hard time saying no. That is
and she knows that I don't have a hard time saying no.
I'm getting better as I get older, but I definitely tend to say yes before I go, well, let me think about that.
And so Barb has been, she's been awesome to have on the crew.
Thanks.
I think that, I think all the coaches will say the same thing. They love Barb. All the members love Barb. I mean, I've heard nothing but good things from members, so I think that it definitely helps. You need that one really loud coach to offset everybody else that's super quiet.
Well, I think I'm also the coach. I feel like I'm also the coach that is I give more of a like, it's okay. Like, life happens, things happen. I mean, I used to be a punky, and work out twice a day. And I mean, I made the CrossFit, the next level CrossFit Games 2 years in a row with Shannon, and like, I was all in, working out 3-4 hours a day, go all the time. And then kids travel sports started. And then it was like, having this conundrum of, do I do this with my kids, or I was feeling guilty, like, oh, I'm missing out on the gym and I'm going to lose all this. But you know what? It's okay. I would have never, looking back now, I would have been devastated to miss those moments with my kids. And I feel like that's, after doing CrossFit for 13 years, it's like anything. It's a roller coaster, right? I mean, you got to, now my kids are moving out and they're moving on. And now I can be here 2-3 hours again, a day, and get back to badassery and all that kind of stuff. But, I think I'm really good about the people that come in and they're struggling or with that situation. It's okay. It's okay to put CrossFit on the back burner a little bit if you've got a kid that's doing this, or you got to get that quota in for work or whatever, I mean, that's it's all right.
I agree with you. I think there's definitely different points in life where we're going to go up and down in our fitness and family. I mean, I'll say this before anybody, family is more important to me than anything. Like we talked about this on Saturday, or Sunday, is like, hey, maybe we should make a new class time. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And
I have no more time.
Why not?
Yeah.
And I'm like, because I have no time to give. I want to spend my time.
And everybody has no more time, as far as coaches.
It's just like that. If we could find somebody to do this class at this time every single day for the next 20 years, sure.
Yeah.
But if we can't, then I am not going to put my family on the back burner to add an extra class.
Exactly.
Right? And and it's the same thing for everybody in your life. Like, some days you're going to come in here, or some months, weeks, years, you're going to come in and go, I'm doing this 100%. And that's great. That's fantastic. Like, okay, I don't work out every single day. I used to work out 6 days a week. Yeah. I work out like 4, maybe 5 days a week now, and it's fine. Like, I'd love to do that more. I mean, personally,
because I'm doing this comp with Becca now, I'm getting better. But I mean, if I could get 3 days in a week, I was like, score.
I mean, it is a score because you're doing something.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, as long as you're getting in here and you're staying healthy and doing, and then it's still in the back of your mind, hey, I need to get in there more, I need to be better, but there's also life that happens too. And that's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. I guess don't take life so seriously. I mean, that's as I've gotten older and a little wiser, that's kind of my biggest thing that I can tell people is just have fun with life.
I agree.
Don't
have
take
fun
it so serious
everywhere.
Exactly. It's
I know,
like
that's why she likes your music in here.
I know. Well, and being silly and everything else, who cares? So if somebody remembers because I was riding the stupid reindeer versus, being super serious about whatever, it's like, okay, I'll take that over, I came in, we're going to do this today, and like, I don't know, just.
Yeah, I'll be the serious one and you can be the joking one.
You're not that serious,
well, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty serious. I'm a pretty serious. My kids would say this. My wife said, but I do have a fun side.
Yeah.
And when your fun side comes out and it's not like over, well,
yeah.
The reindeer thing, I so tried to get my phone out so much faster, but I was like, fumbling for my phone. Get it out. And then I only got the last 4 seconds of riding the reindeer. But she rode that reindeer all the way down the
Lisa
line.
was like, I needed that so badly. She was like, I was dying on that last round. She was like, you totally mentally took me out. And I was like, I could tell everybody was like struggling.
They were dying. I so wish I could have got my phone out because it was funnier. I mean, if you look at our Instagram page, well, I don't know, it's in the story, so it's probably gone now, but it was hilarious, and I like funny stuff.
Something kooky will happen like that again.
It's definitely not something I would probably ever do. Well, I know I would never do it, but there's definitely Barb. There's Barb and Stella. That's why you two get along so well. Stella would ride that reindeer.
That's why I think we're not allowed to go to like any raves or anything like that together. We might get arrested.
I wouldn't doubt it. Definitely Stella. She would do the same thing. So I think it's great that you brought up like life outside of the gym because a lot of times because there are a lot of new people. I think I was counting it up and there's like 68 new people that's joined the gym this year.
Wow.
This year.
That's good.
I mean, that's a huge amount of people. So there's a lot of people taking fitness serious right now. And so some of you might go, I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. But sometimes you also said like, don't take it so seriously.
Yeah.
You do need to be serious about your fitness, especially those that are new, that are trying to lose weight and that are trying to change their mindsets.
Correct.
But there's also a time and a place to just back off a little bit and go, I need to breathe, because that hard, like pound every single day to yourself,
it becomes a resentment.
Yeah.
And then if it becomes a resentment, then you just don't even want to be here.
You don't want to be here. And we never want that.
Exactly.
I'd rather you
that's why I say it's okay. It's okay to, loosen up a little bit and just be like, okay, I'm going to take this week and focus on what I need to, still get in here your 2-3 days a week or whatever. But it's okay to come in and say, hey, I'm just taking a mental break. I'm going to do less weight. I'm just going to kind of stay moving because I'm focusing on my kids or that's going on. And then next week I'm going to hit it hard again, or whatever. Because I think for some people it can become a resentment and then they don't want to come back.
Anymore.
I have seen that, not necessarily here, but with other friends who run marathons and things like that,
I've seen it here and just had to have this same conversation with people, like, dude, just chill out.
Just
come 2-3 days a week and like zone 2, just kind of nice and easy. Just come to work. But some people have a hard time turning that switch off.
They do.
It's either here 100% or nothing. And so the best thing that you can do is learn to find that
balance,
happy medium.
Exactly.
Where you can come in and just enjoy. And if you can come in and enjoy your workout, instead of
just like have a goof off day, like it's okay to come in and just laugh and joke around and goof off, and if that's what you need. I mean, if that's what you need for that day, then do it. We don't mind. I mean, as coaches, we get it. We're not going to be like, what are you doing? Why aren't you, just say, hey, I need a mental break day, like,
especially if we know, like, if you can say like, hey, I'm just here to just, because I need to be here. I mean, there's
exactly.
There's days that Becca, I love Becca to death. She's like my sister. She struggles with different things, and she'll be like, Chuck, I'm freaking here. Okay, and I'm like, okay.
That's
great.
All right. And then as coaches too, we know take a back step, like what,
be all up in your crap
exactly,
if you're just trying to make it that day.
But also it gives us a cue to like joke around with you. Maybe you need some of that humor and like that just banter and stuff like that.
I'm definitely that guy.
Yeah,
I can banter and pick.
Exactly. If you know that it's a time and a place, and
absolutely.
So.
Well, Barb is freaking fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
She's very creative. Real quick,
much compliments like killing me here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're making me sweat.
Oh, good. I got the heater. Yeah. I got the heater next to me. I'm not even hot yet. This is great. One thing I was actually going to talk about is what do you at JM Capriolas? And the only reason I want to touch on this because I've heard your work is good, and coming from being an inventor, now I know what you are. I'm like, this totally makes sense. Like, you like to make things.
I love.
So you make belts? Is that correct?
I do a little bit of everything. I make all their bed rolls. I cut them, I sew them, I do all that kind of stuff. And then I can make belts. I do all their saddle repairs. And so all their cleaning, oiling, anything that needs fixed on it, all that kind of stuff. But yes, I can make belts. I can make, I get a lot of quirky things. Like just recently I got a guy that came in, he wanted a leather pocket protector for 3 particular pens that he had. And so, I had to make that and come up with a pattern and all that kind of stuff. Cool. So yeah, so little things like that, or, hey, we need a leather tarp for this thing, or like I've made leather aprons for some of the welders around and stuff. So that's just great. All kinds of little quirky things. Yeah.
So another reason I wanted to bring that up is because I love Sue. She was super nice to us, and
they are good people.
They're very good people, and you're good people, and I know you care deeply about the gym.
Yes,
there's definitely not. I mean, we have great coaches, but I know that if I need something, besides Punky, because she works for me.
Yeah. Well, she loves you too. Yeah, she loves it here too.
But I mean, there's some people that they would drop everything to come fill a class if I had to leave, and I know you're one of those. You've always been one of those people to just drop.
It's my home away from home, really. I mean, I love it here.
It's great. So, you already have so much on your plate, and I think some of it has to do you love the people. You love to watch people succeed.
Yes, I love to be around. Yeah, I love to be around people. I love to see their progress. I love coaching. Yeah. If I had to choose between working out and coaching, I'd coach. Yeah. I love coaching. I should have been a teacher in my past life. I should have been a teacher. I love it. I know.
You're doing it right now.
I absolutely love it. I would do it full time if I could. Like, I don't know. I enjoy it. I love it because I love the people we have here right now. I feel like our gym is really fun. We have a really good group of people here.
I think we're very blessed. I mean, we've had some ups, we've had some downs, and right now we got a lot of really, really good people.
Yep, everybody melds well.
Really good vibes.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just like anywhere else. You have a little bit of drama here and there, but the drama is so nothing compared to what I've seen even when we first took over. I mean, so I mean, we're good.
Yeah,
we're really good.
Everybody gets along really well, and it's just
we both get to teach a lot of new people, which that's what makes me. I mean, I don't know about you, but I love teaching the newer people. I love teaching the coaches. Honestly, that's probably my pride and joy is watching the coaches progress because they're the coaches. But other than that, it would be the brand new people. Yeah, watching them finally click.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's called the snatch. Yeah. That's called a clean. Yeah.
Exactly.
When they get that makes me feel so good. To watch that progression. So it makes
hearing about it. Oh, guess what I did today? Mike the other day was so proud of himself.
Pomeroy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he bench press or something like that, and he was like, "Oh, I got one da 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 da," and I was like, "That's good." I'm assuming because and he's like, "Yeah, that's the most." And I was like, "Cool, right on." I'm
awesome.
like, it's so fun to see everybody oh, I did this, I did that, and just get excited about it. Yeah.
That's what I love. I mean, it's not just about this, it's just about the whole environment that we have. And I know other people have that environment too, but that environment, watching people succeed.
Yes.
Is so uplifting.
It is.
It can take your worst day and make it good. And it's
I
not good because you did it, but because other people found joy in what you're helping them to do.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is like, it's like the cat's
I agree.
meow.
I
So
agree.
good.
I agree. That's my favorite part is the coaching for sure. Yeah.
For sure. Well, I think we'll wrap it up.
I know it was a long interview. So
I don't know if it is
my
or not.
goal, because
we can't see the time, so I'm hoping it's like not 40 minutes, but like 25 minutes.
I don't know.
We'll see.
So, I'm all about the competition. I wanted the most views, hence the build up to this. So if you just want to put that on repeat and just let it roll, and then I get the most views, I can just,
That's awesome. I've got the most views so far.
Ending the year with a bang.
Yeah, my very first one, I don't know. I think we were like, I checked a couple weeks ago, we were like 250 or 260 for mine. And Dustin's recorded like 4 or 5 weeks after mine, and his was like 230.
Oh, see,
like
I gotta beat Dustin. I gotta look and see
so
now.
We're gonna have to see. Dustin got a lot, so you gotta start sharing this.
And I think I only swore once.
Probably.
Well, I think I said the SH word.
Yeah,
once.
I'm so used
I know
to
it usually just rumbles off.
So used to everybody swearing. That
I said
don't even think about
crap load, which is so opposite what I normally say. So you're welcome, world.
Yeah, you're welcome, world. I love it. Well, we'll end on that note. So thanks, Barb.
All right.
We'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Peace.